What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another special video on the Nour Trades YouTube channel here. I'm going to be breaking down the most frequently asked questions. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me all the questions you would like. It could be about my personal life, it could be about trading, it could be about anything, and I'm going to go ahead and try to answer as many questions as possible. So we're going to start with a few questions that I seen on Instagram, and then we'll go from there. So the first question I see here is, what do people misunderstand about you the most? The most misunderstood thing about me is it just happened out of nowhere. A lot of people are just new followers, or, I just popped up on a page, showing cars and showing houses, where people think this is just, something that happened overnight or just a facade. But people haven't seen that I've actually been doing this for 7+ years now. I was on Wall Street at the age of 16. And, it's not an overnight success thing. This has been in the works for the last 7 years, and it's all documented on social media. The second most frequent question that I received is, do you have a course? And the answer is no, I do not. I do not sell a course for a few reasons. One of them is, a lot of people can just watch videos and then just say it never worked because they didn't know how to, actually make the course effective. And a lot of the times it's you and not the person selling the course. So I'd rather not even be in that mix. The second thing is, there's so many free resources online. There's no reason really for anybody to be paying for anything. Now you have YouTube, you have Google, you have ChatGPT. There's so many, free resources that you can actually, get your knowledge from, get your information from. So it's just unnecessary for me to sell a course. Now, I do have a Discord where people can watch me live every single morning, where I day trade live, send trade ideas in the morning, go over pre-market review, and host free lessons and courses throughout the week. So that's the only thing that I do. I wake up every morning anyways to trade, so it's almost like something that's simultaneous that I don't even notice that I do every single day. I just get on Discord, write some trade ideas up, do a pre-market review, and then send some signals. And then at night throughout the week, 5 to 6 lessons a week, where we do courses and lessons where we answer Q&As just like this, but more specifically about trading. Which app do you use to trade in the stock market? So I used to use Thinkorswim. I actually used to use Robinhood before everybody started, hopping on Robinhood. I started this 7 years ago before it was, jammed with traffic, and a lot of people complain about their fills. So Robinhood is not the way to go anymore. But I went from Robinhood to TD Ameritrade, and then I love TD Ameritrade, but I went to Interactive Broker because their fills. There's a lot of coding with that you can apply, and a lot of, things I can add. For example, slippage on my buys and sells when I sell limit and buy limit. So I use Interactive Broker to trade currently, and I use TD Ameritrade for charts, which is Thinkorswim. What was the hardest obstacle you've overcame when you started trading? I feel like when I first started trading, the biggest obstacle was not letting my runners run. And it took a pretty long time before I was able to do that, because obviously my risk management at the beginning, I just knew that it had to be very much on point, and I just didn't let trades go the extent that it needed to. For example, when I was day trading back on Robinhood, I would have a money goal. For example, I had, $40, and then I'm out of the trade. I wasn't really focused on the trading or the actual trade. I was focused on the money aspect of it. And I had, money goals, you could say, quote unquote, and that's the worst thing you could do in trading. So I feel like that helped me a lot when I actually, became more mature during trading, and put that to the side and then focus on the actual trade, and obviously, worry about risk management at the same time. If you could have dinner with anyone in the world, who would it be? I'm going to say Elon Musk. I just want to pick his brain and just see, what goes on in there with everything that he has to deal with, all the companies he has to run. Literally growing up in middle school and elementary, teachers would be like, this isn't rocket science. And, everybody knows that, or everybody thinks that rocket science is the hardest thing to, study or even be a part of. And Elon Musk is running basically a rocket science project, electric cars, trying to change the world, his boring company, and now he's the CEO of Twitter, which is insane. So I would say Elon Musk for sure would be the person I would pick for a dinner. Did you ever play any sports growing up? Yes, I played basketball and I played soccer. I played soccer for majority of my life. Basketball, I really started, pretty late in my life. But soccer, I played for Cedar Stars growing up. I played for my high school, played for my middle school. I enjoyed it a lot. I was, pretty good at it, actually. How do you handle the stress of managing multiple businesses alongside trading? I would say the most important thing when it comes to managing multiple businesses is having the right employees and the right team around you. It takes a lot of stress off my hands when you have the right team around you, especially on my team. My team's very strong and we work together very well. Without them, I would be dealing with a lot more pressure and a lot more stress running all of the companies together. So I think having the right team, managing everybody or assigning everybody to do something specific so that the work is split up, and then organizing your days and your projects so that you can work on everything specifically throughout the day so you can manage your focus. If you're trying to handle 3 businesses at one time or 2 businesses at one time and then another 3 businesses at another time, things are going to get complicated, get unorganized, and then the pressure and stress will build up over time.